You know, the best part about being a parent is the fact that they give you something to live for. And their love is just so unconditional. You know, it's the love, it's the joy, it's the purpose. I wouldn't give up my kids and being a parent for anything on this planet. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my kids. But the hardest part about being a parent is not what you can provide for them. The hardest part about being a parent is knowing that one day you're gonna have to leave.
Okay, so this is day 2. We just left Caleb's appointment, his ADOS appointment, and that is really an evaluation to tell us what level of spectrum that the boys are on, and also just try to see how they play and how their social and communication skills are. They put both boys, Caleb and Cody, at a level 2 with global developmental disorder, and that's pretty much their social skills and the communication skills are not really there. Cody, his attention span is very short. He tends to go from one thing to the next in a matter of seconds. Like, he will not just sit there and play with the same toy over and over. If it's multiple toys around him, he'll play with that one for a second. He'll go to the next one. He'll play with that one for a second, and so forth and so on. Caleb, if he's not interested in it, he's not going to go to it at all whatsoever. At first, I used to think that Caleb was mocking Cody, but she told me that if he's been doing the same thing for more than 6 months, then that's just where he is. He's not mocking him. He's not mimicking him. I thought that he was just maybe delayed and Cody was more so on the spectrum, but nope, we're at the same. So this evaluation, I had to have this in order to put them in ABA. ABA, it's like different therapies. So you have the occupational therapy, you have the speech therapy. Some places have the physical therapy, and I believe it's one more. My main concern with both of my boys are the communication, the listening and understanding. I need them to know when I say don't do something or to do something, they listen to me and they understand what I'm telling them to do. The communication, the speaking, I would love nothing more than hear my boys talk to me. I know everything happens in time, and because I caught it so early on, that it's a possibility that they can go from a spectrum level 2 to a spectrum level 1 in the matter of months or maybe years. If we are at the same thing in 2 or 3 years, then that's just what it is. I am going to start the therapy as soon as possible. I know I have a few places to tour within this week and next week before I make a decision on where they're going to go. And I know it's some places have a waiting list, but not all of them do. There was something else. Something she said about me catching it early on. Sorry guys, my memory is horrible. I know she said something about the levels of spectrum. We can stay at a 2 or we can go down to a 1, but it will never go above a 2. So in other words, the therapy, it can help to the point it will take us down a level to where, you know, you wouldn't even know that they were on the spectrum. I mean, we would know because, you know, we're there, but no one else would know. And that's a good thing. I know, like, I probably just said this before, and I kind of talk in circles. Because sometimes it's just a little harder for me to remember. And then just to really take on. This is a lot to take on, because like I said, this is a whole new world. It's a new world for my boys, myself, my household, my family, you know, my other children. They're such a big help, but they have to understand everything just as much as I have to understand everything. So it's like, not only am I teaching myself, I also have to teach them, and then I also have to teach my other family, because they help with the boys. I know this is all a learning experience, and at first, you know, I cried about it, but I've made amends with it. It is what it is. I'm not ashamed. I do want to make my boys' lives as easy as possible when it comes to this, what we're dealing with. I have a support system. It's small, but it's there, and it's very needed, because there are times where we're going to get frustrated, and it is times where I'm just going to need a day to myself, and it's okay. It's nothing wrong with asking for help. It's nothing wrong with saying I need a break. It's nothing wrong with that at all. It's normal. No one should ever make you feel bad for just saying that you need a break. We all need breaks from things. Not just this. We all need breaks. That's just a part of life. If we don't take time for ourselves and get our mentals together, how can my household be okay? How can my children be okay? Because if I'm not okay, I'm not able to be there the way that I need to be there for my children. So this is going to be a working process. I don't expect it to be easy at all. I do know that we have to stick to a routine, like for the boys, in order, you know, for them to have, I guess I would say, maybe good days, better days. But I mean, hey, we all need a routine in life. We can't just go through the days not knowing what we're doing or where we're going. We all have to map out a plan for the day. We all have to, you know, I'm going to start writing down things that I need to do during the day, because the memory is hard. So I'm going to start journaling more. I'm going to start writing down what our plan is for the day. I just may get a, you know, dry erase board, like, you know, like the board, so I can just write it and then put it on the wall. That will help me more. That will help the children more, like with the timing and everything, because we do have to keep a routine. They said that that is very much so necessary, to have a routine. So when I learn more about everything that she has told me today, I will keep you all updated. But, oh, and the boys just turned 2, April 3rd. So happy belated to my babies. And this is only the beginning. Like I said, this is a journey, and I will keep you guys posted on what's next for Caleb and Cody. Thank you.